makes a being a someone?
Sentience, I would say.
So is your position that animals are not sentient?
No, that, it's about
So
whether they're
animals are
humans,
someone.
I should say.
Oh, so being someone is being a human.
Yes.
Okay,
Human
so
though.
so if we were to transfer your consciousness into an artificial biological life form, it could experience more pain and suffering than a human, vastly more intelligent, lives for thousands of years, no diseases, etc. You wouldn't be someone, so would it be okay to just stab you in the throat?
That's a far-fetched hypothetical. Could you do something more concrete?
They love that.
No, Rex, that's how philosophy works. So what we do with hypotheticals in philosophy is you abstract out the components of the situation that you're trying to deal with. So you said that what concerns you is whether a being is human. So I'm creating a hypothetical where the things that I think you're going to say you value are actually not inside of a human, where the trait human has been abstracted out of the situation.
Well, I would say this. The relevant traits of being human, like being sentient and being able to experience and think like a human, those are still being carried on to this new life form, right? So wouldn't the morals still apply?
So it's not actually about being in a human body. It's about a human mind.
Sure, yeah, that's a good term as well.
Okay,
but we should still care for the ethics of disabled people.
We don't need to talk about sentience, because sentience is something in common between humans and animals. So that wouldn't
Sure,
be
yeah. That's a reasonable point, yes.
Yeah, okay. So then what are you saying it is? Intelligence that's the separator?
That's a good question. I think it's just, because in our culture and society we value humans, right? We don't value animals as much because we regularly eat them.
In my culture, we don't value black people, though. So is it okay to eat them?
If you want to get shot, then try.
So
I live in a tribe where we don't value blacks and Asians.
Track with that.
Rex, if you were to be in a culture, I mean, for example, culture didn't used to value black people, used to keep slaves. Do you think that that was right just by virtue of it being cultural?
In the context and within the worldview of that culture, sure, but
wait, sorry, that wasn't the answer I asked for. I'm not asking if it was right in the mind of some other person then. I'm asking you if you think the fact that it's cultural made it right in your moral framework.
It doesn't make it right, but it does make what the people did more understandable, because that's what they've been just told to believe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's understandable, but
I mean, of course, people are going to do what they're raised to do.
Mm-hmm.
But the question is about the morality of the action.
No, it's not moral.
Yes. Okay. Exactly. So then we're back to your dividing factor being intelligence, right? So, or wait, what are you going to try to say it is? You said it's the being in a culture that values humans more than animals. So we've pointed out culture can't be what you're basing your morality on, unless you want to say things like slavery and stoning are